Welcome back, guys, to another episode of Two Guys and a Griddle. Chris cooking, Ryan filming. I don't know if you can tell, but if you look out the window, it is pretty darn nice. We're actually on spring break right now. We got a couple of days worth of some awesome weather. So we actually decided that we were gonna pull out the smoker and smoke up some wings. My daughter loves smoked chicken wings. Now you might be wondering, well, what in the world does this have to do with the griddle? Well, let me tell you. The way we like to do our wings, I like to smoke them and then I like to finish them off on the griddle. So we're gonna get these on the smoker after I've prepped them, and we'll smoke them, we'll pull them off, and then we'll finish them off on the griddle, just get a nice char on them. So first thing that we gotta do is we gotta get these wings prepped. You can tell they've come out of the package, whole wing tip, okay? The wing itself, and then the leg. So what we want to do is I want to get in here and I want to pull all these apart. I don't like smoking them whole. It's just personal preference, but it does take a little bit of prep work. So real sharp knife. What you're going to do is you're going to pop that leg bone right off, and then you're going to get your knife in there. And you're going to be able to pop the leg off just like that. Wing tip, same thing. Okay, kind of dislocate that joint. Get your knife in there, discard the wing tip, and then you've got a couple of pieces. So I'm just gonna do this, all of the wings. I like kind of peeling that skin back there, exposing where my knife needs to go in that joint. There, I got my leg. And then I'm gonna come through. It'd be a little easier if I had gloves on. Don't call the chicken police on me. And then there we go. All right, so we're back here. We got the wings all prepped. Just in case you were wondering, that was about 4 pounds of wings. Just get them at the local grocery store. I get them in bulk like that. I know it's a little bit of work to prep, but I kind of prefer that. I know that I'm getting a really good product. Let's talk about the seasoning. Love a dry rub. Okay, this is actually homemade. I know it looks like it comes in a Weber container, but this actually is something that I made homemade. I just like the container because it pours pretty well. So the main ingredient in here is actually brown sugar. We really like a nice sweet rub. So it's got some salt, it's got some pepper, it's got brown sugar, it's got paprika in it, it's got a little bit of chili because we do like a little bit of that chili, that chili taste. But the sweet, a little hint of sweet coming from the brown sugar. So I'm gonna go ahead and get these rubbed on one side, and then I'll flip them over and I'll do the other side. And I like to just kind of come high here and get a nice coat on there. They're still a little wet, so the rub catches on there pretty well. Okay, so I got that side. I'll just come through, flip all these over. Those legs over there. There we go. Get the other side. You can see the salt crystals in there. You can see the brown sugar. You can see the chili powder, the paprika, little flecks of pepper. This is gonna be real good. There we go. All right. So we got these rubbed. Got about another half hour before we put these on the smoker. So the next time we'll see you, we'll be out at the smoker getting these ready to go. All right, we're back out here at the smoker. We got them dry rubbed, got them seasoned real good. I use an electric smoker. I've done plenty of smoking on the charcoal Weber kettle. I find that the electric smoker, you know, it kind of just takes the guesswork out of some of the smoking, does a pretty good job. It doesn't bother me. I'm not a smoking purist. Some of you smoking purists are probably like, oh, he's using an electric smoker. Hey, listen, you do you, I'll do me. Product still turns out the same. Using some apple chips. I like the apple. I like the apple because it goes really well with chicken and pork. You can use the apple for multiple different types of meat. So we're preheated up to about 250. I need to let these go about 2 hours. Internal temp of the wing at the thickest part, about 165 degrees, and that'll take roughly 2 hours. So we're gonna go ahead. You might even be able to see it. I already got a good smoke going. I'm gonna go ahead and get these put in. Sit real nice on these trays. The other thing I like about this smoker, yeah, it needs to be cleaned. Don't at me. A lot of space in here. You can put a lot of meat in there. So get that closed up. I'm gonna go ahead and put in a handful of more chips. It's already got a good smoke going, but kind of redo this about every hour. There we go. Those are in there. We'll add more chips about an hour, and we'll be back. Remember, we're smoking them first, and then we're going to finish them on the griddle. So the next time I see you, these will be done off the smoker, and we'll be at the griddle finishing them off. All right, we're back here. 250 degrees, 2 hours almost on the button. 165 degree internal temperature. Took the temp on a couple of the legs. Now, thickest part of the meat, wanted to make sure that they were fully cooked. Not really gonna cook much on the griddle. That's not the point. The point of the griddle is just to kind of char them up just a little bit so they have that nice flavor. I'm telling you what, right now you can really smell that smoke coming through from the smoker and that apple. We'll be back at the griddle as we just kind of finish these off. See you in a sec. All right, we're back here at the griddle. You might have noticed we got a new location. We had been in the screened-in porch, but spring break called for us putting our furniture back out. So we're back out on the deck. You might hear the steady flow of the pond in the background. We've only got the middle two burners on. Middle two burners are on, and I don't have the side burners on. And we're just gonna get these put on here. Just get a nice little sear going. You can hear that. Oh yeah, see? The griddle was seasoned pretty well, so I didn't really need to put any oil or anything down. We'll give them a couple of minutes on each side, and then we'll pull them off. So get them all down there. Oh yeah, look at that. All right, so we're back here. About 2 minutes in, I went ahead and gave them a flip. Kind of hard to see, but you can definitely tell they're getting just a nice little char. Nothing much, but we just are putting them on here just to finish them off. We're going to pull them off, and we're going to give them a good old taste test back inside. All right, so we're back. We pulled them off the griddle. We're here for a little taste. Cameraman has come out from behind the camera, is gonna help us taste test. Got a little side of ranch. I like ranch with mine. I like blue cheese dressing, but I'm telling you what, right now, COVID-19, quarantine, I couldn't justify going to the grocery just to make a homemade blue cheese dressing. So we got some ranch, so I'm gonna go ahead and take one, and Ryan's gonna take one also. I think you're dipping too, right? Yes. All right.
Yeah.
Oh my. Oh my goodness. smokiness coming out. You can really get that nice rub. And then there's just that little char, that little blackened char from the griddle. My gosh, guys. I wish you could taste these. I'm telling you what, okay? This is the way to do it. Smoked, then hit them on the griddle. Just kind of char them up just a tad. Oh, so good, so good.